Hello everyone, welcome you all for the next lecture of the course Selenium with Java. Okay, this is the third last lecture of the whole syllabus, lecture number 38, module number 5, and topic is Selenium TestNG Framework Prioritization. So main advantage of TestNG Framework is also priority. Means if I have 100 test cases, then we can set the priority. Priority of 20 test cases may be lowest, maybe medium with the highest. So how to deal with the priority? Let's see now. Okay. That is called TestNG prioritization. In TestNG, at the rate test execution. In TestNG, at the rate test execution is done in alphabetically order. Okay, alphabetically order means suppose there are 10 test cases defined at the rate test case. Sorry. This is test 1 that is defined with some name A, B, C. Then test case number 2 defined with suppose login. Okay. Next, at the rate test case defined with some name like site, whatever the name. So this is A, this is L, this is S. So it will do execution alphabetically. Alphabetically A is first, then A, B, C, D, R is next. As is. Suppose here it is Mac login. It is true login. Suppose name is there. Then T is before S. So then A, then S, then T. Got it? So always if there are multiple test cases, so execution will be done alphabetically ordered. Okay. So at the rate test execution is done in alphabetical order. If we have multiple test cases, then execution can be done on priority basis. But just remember, as I have explained previously, low priority test case will execute first, then high priority test cases will execute. Suppose if test case have priority, highest priority, that is 1, and the test case having lowest priority 0, a test case having highest priority 20, test case having priority 5. So among this all, first 0 will execute, then 1, then 5, then 20. Okay. So 20 as highest priority means it will execute in last. At least don't ask why, because those who have developed this, they have developed like that only. Okay. So just opposite. Normally we understand the highest priority means highest. Priority means that should be executed first, but here this is the main important point. Just keep in mind, low priority test case will execute first. Low priority test case will execute first, then high, then high, then highest priority test. Means lowest to highest. It works like that. Okay. Lowest to highest test cases will be executed. Now, this is the example. As usual, I have taken the example of the orange website, orange web application. Okay. So this is the package TestNG, class name demo HM, or you can write any name like OHM prioritization example. Okay. Now, see, web driver we have defined in the initial only. Okay. Because we will use WD web driver at everywhere defined. Next, I have already explained you what is the sequence. First, we have to mention at the rate before so. Before execution of every method, we have to launch the browsers. At the rate before suit means before execution of all the methods defined. Okay. So here, for doing any testing, first what we have to do, we have to launch the URL. Just make a class of public void launch browser. In that class, launch the browser. How to launch the browser? First define system property, then Chrome option, add argument, then Chrome option, then window should be to maximize format. Okay. Next, at the rate before class, here in class, what we want login process. Okay, login process. Here in launch browser, just we define the drivers, and here at the bit before class. Okay, before starting the class, we have to log in. And how to log in? Just enter the URL. And this is for wait concept. Otherwise, the site can be hanged. So we have given uniform wait of 5 seconds, or global wait for every step. So this is the find elements for log username, for password, and for click. Okay, that for our websites. Then to testing start. Okay, up to here it's normal. We have done where at the rate before a launch browser and before class login process. Now actual test start. Now we have mentioned two tests here. At the rate test, one test for my info module. Okay, click on that, and one for PI module. Okay, and we have given priority here 2 and priority here 1. So according to prioritization, PI module will execute first, and then this mine. This is before class. Then we have to close the class. After class, we'll log out. For log out, we have to click the call callings, and we have to click on the logout. Then after shoot, we have to close the browsers and then quit the window. So output will be one is PI model, one is info model. Since this priority is lowest priority of PI models, will get PI model first and my info model second. And this is total test passes to failure 0. Okay. So let's start in the Eclipse. Okay. So the TestNG package itself, I'm creating the class, right click. Okay. Class always start with TestNG, create TestNG class. And here I'm giving TestNG, I'm doing prioritization. Prioritization. Okay. What we have used before sort, after sort, before method, after method. And otherwise I can type also over there. We have used before sort, before class, after sort. We have used this much. Okay. So before sort, before class, after class. Otherwise we can type also. Finish. Okay. This is. So the structure will be like this. Then you can enter. Otherwise you can type by yourself also. Okay. Now, first we have to define here your web driver. Okay. Web driver WD. Okay. Now import, because it will say that it cannot result to a type, so just import it. Import web driver. Okay. If import option is not there, then there can be issue of what? There can be issue of the library. Okay. Now at the rate default suit should be at first. Okay. At the rate default suit, I am using default test only. Okay. And before should I'm just I'll copy from here the launching browser options. Okay. Will gives active site at the login process. So will not take there that. Okay. System property, Chrome option, and web driver. Okay. Web driver. Here there will be issues because web driver here mentioned here also and here also. So there is no need to again mention it. So remove from it. Otherwise will not get the out. Okay. So WD equals to new Chrome driver options. Okay. Now if you want to window to maximize form, to WD dot manage dot window dot window dot maximize. Okay. Next, this is for this. Okay, this is for before soup. Okay, then we'll take before class. So I'm taking before class. I'm going to go class. Uh, the class name is not, we are not taking this before soon. Class name is launch browser. Launch browser. Here class name is, we are taking login process. Here the class name. Now here we'll take the URL. I'm taking URL over from here. This wait. Okay. This is login, but for login, what we have to enter the username, password, and the login button click. Okay. So if you remember, I can copy this also. Okay, otherwise I'll explain again. If you don't remember, just click on the site. Okay. In this site, you want to fetch element for username. So right click on username, inspect. Bring this block at bottom, click on three dots, come to bottom. Next is username. You can find element by this name. Okay. So this type wd dot find element by dot name username and dot send is what I want to enter. I want to enter username, that is admin. Okay. Next, I'll do for password. Now, go to the site. Now, next, place your cursor at password. Inspect. Here, name is password. Name is password, and password is admin123. Next is for login. Go to here, right click on login, inspect, and take the export. Copy, export. Because nothing is there, ID is not there, name is not there. So simple copy to export, wd dot find element by dot export. Click on this export. Then what we want click login mode. If option is not there, then there is some issue. This app is not in this format. Can paste it. Whatever. C dot click. This is for login. Process for HRM applications. Now close it. Now we'll start library actual test. Okay. Library test. So inside test, define the priority. Priority. Suppose I'm taking 2. Okay. Priority. Then public void. Okay. After login. If suppose I'm passing credential over here, admin 1, 2, 3. Okay. So while I enter, there is no model, PI model, and my info model. I want to deal with this two model. Okay. So I'm writing test for this model. Okay. First is for my info. My info. Okay. Then wd dot find elements. Inspect my info. My info, right click. Inspect. My info. Inspect. Then get to this copy expire. Copy expire. Okay. By dot expire. Now what I just want to click. Okay, that is the test. If I want one more test, with change value, I change value. Change value as one, suppose. Okay, now I'm dealing with PIM model. Okay, model name is PIM. PIM, let's start this. Now inspect for PIM. Right click over this, inspect. Right click and inspect. And so again, I am not finding anything. Just copy. Okay. So wd dot find elements by dot spot dot click. Semicolon. This is for to test. Okay. Now I want to after class. Then after class, what I have to do? I have to do log out process. Okay. So log out process. For log out process, I have to do two things. I have to click on log. I have to click on call calling and I have to click on logout. So first see for call calling how to right click on this, because when I'm for logout I have to click on this, then I can log out. So inspect call calling, right click inspect. Here I copy, again I'm taking export, copy export. Okay. So wd dot find element by dot export dot click. Okay. Now for logout also, in call callings, right click on logout, inspect. This is the anchor A. So you can find by link text. And link text is logout. Okay. So wd dot find element by dot link text, and link text is logout. Control V. So after class we have to do logout process. What is the logout process? Okay. After class, then after so close the browser. After so close browser. Okay. Close browser. Okay. So how to close browser? Just wd dot what switch. Okay. See, there is no error here. So understood? Before so just launch the browser. Means we are not launching the URL. We are launching the browser. Means we are defining which browser we are using. So we are using the Chrome browser. So we just launch the browser. Okay. And before class, we are opening the URL by using login process. Login process, what I have to do? I have to click the URL, then username, password click, and login. This is before class. Okay, then to test, we have mentioned for mindful for PM with different priority. Then after this class, means after this test, what I have to do? I have to log out. And after log out, I have to close the browser. So let's run this program. Driver is started successfully, or an HRM application is opening. Username entered, password entered, login button working, PM also done. My info clicked. Okay. See, two test cases we have passed. One is this, and one is this part, and skip. Now, the priority wise, okay, uh, priority wise, this priority 2 is the highest priority my info and lowest priority PIM. So first we'll show PIM. Here it is taken alphabetically. My M is at first and P is at last. It's taking alphabetically over here. Okay. Now if I change the priority over here, let's see. See, I have changed the priority. Okay, this is lowest priority 2 and this is 5. Okay, now the sequence can be anything. Okay, don't about the sequence, but by running, it will run the lowest priority first. Means it will first click my info, then click PM. Okay, here this output can be in any sequence. Don't worry. Here PM is at first, so that the highest priority. No, it is not according to the output. Output means execution will be according to priority. Execution will be according to priority. Okay. Again, I'm running it on C. While running, first the click will be at lowest priority. Means first click will be on my info, then click will be on PIM. Now check again. Run this. Username enter, password. Now see. At last PIM was there. I've not given wait command, I guess. Well, this is wait command. Okay. See, PIM was last. First click was on IM info, then click was on PIM. Let's see. My info, then PIM. Okay. See here. See, Chrome started, orange arrow application started. Now username entered, password enter. First click on my info, then click on PIM, then click on logout. Okay. So first info on my info because it was lowest priority. So execution is according to priority. Here you can get anything randomly. But execution, if priority is not mentioned, then execution will be according to alphabetical order. According to alphabetically, my info will be at first, PI will be at last because M and P, I'm first and P last. Okay. But if I'm giving here this 5 and I'm giving here priority 1. Now, according to this, first PI will be clicked, then my info will be clicked. See, first PI will be clicked, then my info. So it is opening. Username enter, password enter. See, first PIM is clicking, then my info is clicking. Got it? So in this way, we have done TestNG as a prioritization. Hope you are understanding this. So take care. God bless you. We'll meet in next.